So now this part is the movement section of the workout. I'll show you how to do each of the 7 exercises that I have planned for you. We'll get started with lateral band walks. Alright, let's get started with the exercise video. We'll be doing the movement circuit now, right? So first exercise will be a lateral band walk, and you have 2 options. You can use a latex band that you'll find at most commercial gyms, or you can order a cotton band. You can find this on Amazon. Just look up hip circle, hip band, and this will definitely show up. Alright, now when you're getting set, you're going to be placing the band between both your legs, just so, just like this. Right, and put it right above your knees. Now we're going to get in a nice athletic stance where your feet are about shoulder width apart, even hip width apart, and bend. With your hips, you don't want your butt coming back like you're about to start twerking. You want to bring the hips in, alright? Now, we're getting this nice stance, staying nice and low. I will be taking 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left, just for the sake of the video. But I want you guys to take 10 steps to the right, 10 steps to the left. The motion will look just like this. When you move, make sure you keep a nice width with your legs so that your glutes are really working for this. Next up, we have squats. I'll be using the band again. I prefer the band when you're doing squats. It helps really focus on pushing your knees out rather than caving in. A lot of people have that issue, and that comes down to just weak glutes and as well as just a lot of tightness within their adductors. Alright, same thing goes. Put the band between both your legs, right above your knees. And when you're getting set for that squat, both your legs are going to be shoulder width apart. I'll show you different angles. First angle will be straight up. I like to tell people to focus on just dropping their knees, reaching their butt back towards the wall, and dropping down as if they're trying to sit on a chair that's a little bit out of their reach behind them. Coming right back up. Focus on squeezing your glutes at the top. I'll show you 5 reps. Now I'm going to show you how to do hydrants. Alright? Same thing applies. Put the band between both your legs. Right above your knees again. Alright? Now you're coming down in a quadruped position. It's pretty much the same on all 4s. And make sure your shoulder is going to be above your wrist. Hips are above your knees. Now when you're doing this motion, it's going to be for your glutes. You want to focus on picking your leg up. You'll look like you're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. That's exactly what we're going for. Alright? Let me show you a couple of reps. Now, make sure when you're getting set in this position, you don't want your shoulders to come up by your ears. Pull your shoulder blades down towards your back pocket. That's how I like to call it. It gives people a nice little visual, a nice little cue. So that you have a nice long neck and you are having separation from your ear and your shoulder. Up next, we have the hip bridge. Now, the band is optional. Once again, if it's available to you, either this one or the latex one, go for it. It's only going to make this exercise much better for you to feel it within where we want to. You want to feel this within your glutes as well as your hamstrings. Depends on the person's strength. Some may feel it more in the hamstrings, glutes, all depends, right? Now you're going to get set with the band right above your knees again and lay yourself flat against the floor. Feet are flat, knees are bent, and we're looking for a small tuck forward first before we lift our hips up. From there, we're driving through the bottom of our heels, bringing the rest of our glutes up, squeezing our butts, all right? From there, coming back down, reapply that tuck, drive your hips, come right back down. We'll be doing 10 reps for this. Alright guys, now we're going to be working on the push-up. Very simple exercise to do, but I like to really focus on doing the exercise correctly. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, when you get set for the push-up, you want to make sure your hands are about shoulder width apart and your shoulder blades are coming up. What I like to tell people, try to bring your shoulder blades towards your back pocket. It really helps emphasize having a nice long neck. You want to always keep your ear away from your shoulder, alright? Now when you get set, your shoulder is right above your wrist and your hip isn't down, but it's closer to being in line with your chest. Now from here, you're going to come down nice and controlled. Your whole torso is coming down together. When you're at the bottom, explode up. This is how I want these push-ups to look. Nice and controlled. It keeps your shoulders in a nice safe spot when your elbows are nice and close to your body and you're driving up. You'll be going for about 10 to 12 reps. If 10 to 12 reps is easy, always do a little bit more. I want you to cap it around 20. I'm not looking you to get fatigued while you're doing this. This is all about just getting warmed up and getting your muscles ready to go to do the work for that strength portion of the workout. All right? Next. All right, guys. Now I'll be showing you how to do the band pull-aparts. It's a very simple thing. All you need is a band that's not too much resistance to the fact that you can't pull and it's hard for you to do it with proper form. And I'll show you what proper form is. Now, find a nice band. You want to grab it so that it's shoulder width apart, and you want to make sure that your hands are shoulder height. All right? Now, once you have that, your wrists are nice and straight. Your shoulder blades are also down and back, bringing the shoulder blades towards your back pockets, just like I said before during the push-ups. And we're going to initiate the movement with pulling with our arms back towards the wall. As you do this, I want you to focus on having your shoulder blades come back and squeezing together. Nice thing that you can think of, make believe someone's putting a hand where your spine lays, and try to squeeze the person's hand. You're going to go for 10 to 12 reps, and I want you to squeeze and hold each rep for 2 seconds. On that last rep, squeeze for 5. All right? Any questions? Ask. All right, guys. Last but not least, we'll be doing a plank variation called an RKC plank. Now, with this plank, you're going to create a lot of tension throughout your core, throughout your whole body. You'll most likely feel it shake. All right? When you're getting set, you want to get set on something comfortable. I use a mat. I'm not using this floor at all. It's straight marble. I'm not trying to feel pain. So, when you get set, you want to make sure your shoulder is going to be right above your elbow. And that's one of the most important things. From there, you're going to lift your body up. Don't let your butt arch back. You want to make sure it's nice and neutral. So with your hips, make believe it's a cereal bowl, right? And you want the front portion of the cereal bowl to come forwards, which is towards your stomach, right? Now, it'll look just like this. You're getting set, tuck your hips in. Now you'll be driving your forearms down to the ground and pushing your elbows towards your toes like you're trying to get into fetal position. I say that because it makes sense and it helps people kind of visualize it. From there, you're going to squeeze. You can see my body is shaking. Focus on your diaphragmatic breathing when you're doing this. You're going to hold that for about 30 seconds.